EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, set, go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, three.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Ready.
Love will sneak it. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Chiefs have 1-8 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And it stretched out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So he needed one. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Down. Black 40. Blue black. Set.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready
Clock
up.
rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go. Set.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards. The first drive here, and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Hey, full fury. Set. Go.
Running left, it's Warren. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On again, it's Warren. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 30 and about 6 yards to go.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Now Love. That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Cole Kmet, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Chiefs 7, Packers nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Now 2nd and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stopped him for no gain.
He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Chuba Hubbard, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
7-7, our score after one. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it second down and 11.
Ready, ready, set.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Check pink. Here we go. Ready.
A handoff for Warren. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 8.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Now run with Warren. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White.
On first down. Here's Judkins.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go now.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, green. Go pink. Yellow, go. Hey, red. Set.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready. Blue, ready.
Love from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 on the 12-yard line.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Red, hut.
On the run, it's Warren.
And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Black. 60 red.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 50, green. Hey, cross field. Ready.
Now a toss left side for Judkins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Nice linebacker play.
Black 40.
Love looking to throw it. And this pass broken up. The contact well in time there, and now 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Roach. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. This one is complete to Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Drill, 52.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Come on, 38. Cut.
Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Ready. Red, 38.
Love. This is 3rd and goal. He's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 17. Packers 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Got it. Ready?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Roach. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And that's going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Setting up the screen for Jenkins. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Yellow, Lonnie. Set yellow, go. Blue, 32. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Once again, Jenkins. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing. Love. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Blue, check. 33. Yellow, blue. Trouble, 38. Ready.
Love now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
22 needle. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Looking to put a drive together.
Three.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Ready.
Off the bootleg. Roach. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Garrett Wilson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Packers are back within a score. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Let's go.
Here's Love. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Ready. 33. 6. Mega. Hut.
Love from the gun on third down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. Oh, able to avoid him. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Hey, check that. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lewis. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Hurt. No. 19.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Chuba Hubbard. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Packers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a show here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Roach. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throw right side, Wilson. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Patton Street, 79. Let's go.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Oh, get that ball.
Right around the 47 this time. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over. Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's go. 45. White. Set.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 115 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Black.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Quinshon Jenkins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
Chiefs 24, Packers 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Roach throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hubbard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Off the play fake. Roach. He's going to air one out.
Oh, that's it.
Inside the 10.
That's just it.
Finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Chuba Hubbard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Zoom. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Judkins.
What?
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41. Second down. Here comes second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. A give. Here's Judkins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here we go. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down.
Oh,
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
we need it, bitch. That shit gay.
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
That shit gay.
Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Nah.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Now Love. And this will be incomplete.
I got nothing.
Physical play on the football.
I ain't got no
player. Second
receivers.
down.
I'll be all right.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Set.
Love. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Ready. Set.
Love looking to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Blue, 32. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. This for all the marbles.
Good game, bro.
Complete. So no miracles here on the final play, and this ball game is over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you